Yeah, let's end this up with this Call of Duty stuff.
All right. So they started off on a slope, and it
On
was
the top.
slippery. So what happened was Call of Duty saw microtransactions as a way to make money. Of course, they see Fortnite doing it, and we part of the game. So they started releasing skins back in the old game. So every game, I told you, the skins do not transfer.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that.
So I forgot what game it came out in, but they started off with something simple: Rambo. Rambo makes sense in a military shooter. He looks the part of a military person.
Yep.
All good. We like Rambo. People bought it. People didn't buy it. And then it gets a little crazier over the years. Then we get Seth Rogen and stuff like that running around Call of Duty. Okay, still a person, I guess. And then they get a little stupider. Now you got Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg. Not saying they're stupid. I'm saying the skin, the idea of military. They should be um, very military-like, very serious game. Call of Duty is a military shooter. The campaigns are usually like super dark and like you're playing Russian roulette with another prisoner, and they're forcing you to play the game and who's going to die. Super serious. But then you go to matchmaking and you see Snoop Dogg over there, and the Ninja Turtles I think came out, or in Gundam, and what I think finally people are getting super fed up is they're doing cartoon looking skins now. Like Beavis and Butthead are now in Call of Duty. Have you seen the trailer for that?
I haven't.
Please look this up right now and check out how dumb it looks in a serious military shooter. Okay, maybe it's not serious anymore. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe Call of Duty is not a serious military shooter anymore. And people are starting to notice that it's no longer serious. So, yes, look at this.
Yeah,
That's
no.
it's like Fortnite.
But it's worse than Fortnite because at least Fortnite looks somewhat nice.
Well, Fortnite, it looks, if it's cartoony, at least the whole game is cartoony. Like I'm saying, this is supposed to be like a shooter,
This
like a
feels out of
military
place.
shooter. Yeah, it's not good. And there's American Dad also. American Dad from Fox stuff. So people are seeing these skins coming out, and they just don't look the part. You see this running around, and it's like you get taken out of the immersion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with Battlefield 6 on the horizon with no skins, very serious, cool looking graphics, very military, Battlefield 6 has a chance potentially to finally dethrone Call of Duty. Now, there's a lot of Call of Duty people that like the fast-paced action, smaller maps, and all that. If Battlefield can create this or gives the players the ability to create this with their new Forge system, maybe. You see that? The difference? It's not a cartoony game. This is a military shooter.
Reminds me of the good old days of SOCOM.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like Call of Duty was, the SOCOM killer, the Medal of Honor killer.
Yeah.
And then they became too greedy with the microtransactions. So the thing that I hate, Alex, is skins do not transfer in Call of Duty, right? When this last Call of Duty came out, they said no skins transferring because we want them to be serious in this game. And then like a month or less later, yeah, they just keep coming out with stupid skins. So they're just trying to sell, which is fine, I guess. Do what you got to do. People will vote with their wallets,
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, all of it's gonna be people got to vote, right? Like, don't want to ID for GTA 6? Guarantee you, nobody shows up to buy it. They'll backtrack.
Do you remember what happened to Helldivers?
No.
Helldivers came out, was the greatest game ever, right? I think 2 weeks he got. Yeah, 2 weeks, or I don't know. I'm butchering it.
Oh, the recent one on Sony, like within the last 6 months.
You have a time frame to play the game. You don't have to put your PSN account, and everyone loved it. Best game ever. Sony killed it the second they had this requirement of like, oh, now you got to sign into a PlayStation Network account, and it like everyone was saying, liberate Helldivers and stuff. It was a whole movement. It was actually pretty cool. And then finally, Sony fixed it, and they took back their word. So that could happen. People could definitely outspeak what they want.
Yeah, people gotta vote. People gotta vote with their wallets and their money, and They gotta let people know.
So if Call of Duty, if you don't want Call of Duty to be cartoony, then the people just got to stop buying the skins. Or everyone jump ship to Battlefield 6, where the skins are not available, and then in your game won't see a cartoon running around.
Yep.
So
All right. Well, folks, let us know what you think about these new skins in Call of Duty.